Hello, everybody. We are getting ready to go live. We'll be live very shortly. Pekko is just in the background. If you guys can do us a favor, can you share this out to your Facebooks? Let's get everybody in here. It's going to be a fun time talking about some RC news and some things that are going on. So check it out. We'll be right back in a few seconds. Don't forget to share this out. Share.
Nitro is the glory, but E-Buggy pays the bills. Welcome to the No Name RC podcast. Get ready for some serious bench racing. But be warned, we speak our minds, express our thoughts, and sometimes things can get a little rowdy.
Hate, and he just was influenced by the hate coming from the left, the hate coming from the right.
And let's get back to more club racing and less of this grabbing racing.
It's hard not to be arrogant when you're always right. You know? See what I mean? That's exactly why people call you arrogant, Max.
You may not agree with everything we say, but it's definitely worth a listen.
And our pick, can you stop whatever you're doing?
Join your host, Lefty the Great, with co-hosts and guests as they get together to chat RC.
Hey, after that race that I watched this morning, I have to talk about it.
There we go. $100 right here, $100 throw. Oh no! I like this.
Yes, indeed. Nitro's the glory, but E-Buggy pays the bills. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Coffee and RC. Joining me in the coffee lounge is Pekko. How you doing, Pekko?
What's up? Not too bad, actually. I've been home for maybe almost 2 weeks and leaving on Sunday to DNC.
That's
do
right.
Some practice before the race.
You are going out to do the proverbial 1 week prior, well, almost 2 weeks prior to DNC. 10 days.
1.5. Let's see.
You get to go with your RC dad, the Ghani.
Yeah, he's my RC uncle.
Yes, just like Barry Baker is Max's RC dad. Exactly. But we're live. We want you guys to share this out. We got 26 people watching wherever you guys are watching. Let us know. Good morning to you all. Good afternoon. It is Friday. A lot of you are getting ready for the weekend. Hopefully you have weather where you can do some RC this weekend. If you are, let us know. What's up, Casey Blasek? He did some RC a few weeks ago. Him and Al Horn had some good racing. Met his son too. What was his son's name? He told me his name. I'm going to forget it. But up there at Trackside. How you doing, Casey? Hope you guys are coming through loud and clear. Pekko, how do I sound? Am I good over there, buddy?
Yeah, I think you're fine. What about me?
You sound good as well. We got Quan. How you doing there, Quan? How is Toot doing? You guys over there at Creed. That's what it was. Creed Blasek. He was awesome. You know, Pekko, it's crazy when I go through these events and I'm calling the races, and usually when I'm not in the trailer, I'm kind of where people can see me. Or I'm doing something. It's like I always like have kids that watch what I'm doing. It's really weird. I don't know what it is, but they really like to watch the tech side. They got all the RC stuff going on, but they really like the tech side. And I did a walkabout and I had this kid following me. And then next, I had like a gaggle of kids following me around doing the walkabout.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's good. Up there at Trackside, they have a very healthy community base. It's like a business that is a what's the word I'm looking for? A business that is a club at the same time because it's very community driven and whatnot. What's up, Raymond? How you doing, buddy? It was good to pit next year. I'm not getting my own trailer. It's just they have a bigger trailer that is going to have a little bit of a spot. What's up, Dwayne? Happy belated birthday to you as well. We got Pekko and her, and you guys need to share this out. Please share this out. Share this out to everybody. We need to get people in here and talking. So there we go. I know it is Friday afternoon, coming up on 12. People are going off for lunch there, Pekko. What time is it there in Finland?
7 p.m.
You know what this won't be? This will not be a 7-hour and 15-minute live show.
Yeah, for sure not.
I felt so bad for you on that.
I think we're gonna keep it as a 1 hour live.
Hey,
something like that.
I felt so bad for you, but you hung in there like a trooper. And I was like, Pekko, you can leave because I know how you felt. Two idiots arguing over nothing.
Yeah, I know. It was fun to listen. You know,
people.
I don't want to forfeit that. I'm a
you
soldier.
Don't want to rehash that. That was scarring for you. It was for me too. But you know what? People actually went back and listened to it.
That's the craziest thing.
And I put it up on audio only, and people listened to it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So it was definitely crazy. But all good. That means people like. I mean, we've been on for quite a long time. Yeah, Brian calls, bring JQ in, Break Records, 8-hour podcast. No, Jake, where is JQ? Where is JQ?
JQ is in Spain riding motorcycles.
That's right. It's his motocross holiday now.
Motocross, yeah.
You know. Anyway, this show is brought to you by Get Shit Done Coffee. Thank you, Frank Sell, for the awesome coffee. We need to get Pekko some. And a big shout out to J Concepts. Like that product placement on the bottom of the mug. High-tech RCD, Sidewinder Fuel, Beach RC, Invisible Speed, ML Toys, Clinic RC, Techno RC, Elite RC Productions, One Up Racing, Mayako, SMC Batteries, Racecraft, A-Main Hobbies. A big shout out to our drivers, David Runnerfolk, Robert Badier, Alexander Hagberg, Pekko Evening, Una Hotnan, and the Iceman, Mason Fuller. We got to talk about the Iceman too. Not in a good way, because he got in a little bit of trouble leaving his trash around. What's up, Raymond? He says, I'm all right, just recovering from last weekend, haven't touched an RC car all week, also waiting on a video game to start back up. It's called Path of Exile, starts on the 6th. Awesome. I pitted next to Raymond. Raymond's a good friend of mine, and it was a massive amounts of shit talking last weekend. And we had Bilotti come in there. You don't know who Bilotti is, but ask JQ who Bilotti is one day, and he will tell you. And then it was me, Gene. I had a blast just racing last weekend. So much fun. Had fun.
Yep, cool.
You need to come to one of those races, Pekko. Yeah. Just like one of those type of races where it's a big race because it's like a series race for Florida, and Florida has a big 8-scale series going on. But it's really fun. I had a blast, and it was good. It was good.
Yeah, I've never been in Florida. It will be cool.
You know, so that's good because I think you'd really like it. Hopefully, if you ever got it, I would like for you to come spend some more time in the Southeast. I think you'd like it. And look at that, Jake Lasco. So Jake Lasco, what do I have to do to get one of my No Name RC podcast hats? So Jake Lasco bought all the nice No Name RC podcast hats. He has like 7. Right, and he comes out and he rocks a new one every year. So I need to buy one from him. Yeah, we have a merch shop coming up soon too. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, so the NNRC will have a merch shop. We collaborated with RC Racing TV.
So I get some merch for free.
I'm going to definitely try to get you some merch for free, but it's going to be print to order. It's going to be print to order. We'll have a few designs up. We're probably going to have a soft opening here very shortly. We need people to buy this stuff because we have to pay RC Racing TV for their hard work before we even make any money off it. So I'm thinking of doing some one-off shirts designs that people will get. They'll be available to patrons and YouTube members first. probably at a discount, and then open whatever's left over. We'll open to the public. So I might do a run of 20 type of shirts, and if the patrons buy them all, then so be it. They'll never be for public release after that. Maybe many years from now. So
you should make some boxers.
Should I make boxers with JQ's face on them?
Yeah, that would be good.
With his green hair? That would you? I had a shirt with JQ.
Would it be in the front or in the back?
I don't know. Maybe right where my you know what is. So when I do go to the bathroom, it gets, but absolutely, we're gonna have different types of merch up there. So I'm waiting for that to be launched. So hopefully you guys can go over there and purchase some stuff and wait and rock out some NNRC stuff with our new logos and stuff as well. All right, what's up, EB Row? He says out here at Shaw's for the 10 scale showdown, $600 purse for Gas Truck, Hey Lefty, and P Dog. I think you met Barry. He was at Thornhill. Thanks for what you do for RC. Thank you, Barry, for the support out there. Is that Mark Santa Maria's race? So if not, good luck to you guys. Shaw's is beautiful. Big shout out to Robert Shaw, my buddy Justin and his mom, everybody out there as well. And they got Shaw's Truck Nationals coming up later on this year as well, which is awesome. Pekko, I don't like your energy. You need some more energy, buddy. You need some more energy. I don't know what's going on. You're very low energy
all the time, so I don't have to talk.
Well, I mean, I don't want you. You're kind of scarred from talking after the 7 hour and 15-minute podcast.
I think I'm fine now.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk plenty after this. This is just our intro. We only got 46 people watching. We got to share this out. But you know what? We got to pay some bills. Thank you to J Concepts for all their support. And thank you, J Concepts, for all your continued support. I'm actually, I have some J Concepts crawler wheels and stuff. I'm getting deep into the crawling world here.
Yeah,
I'm loving.
That's it. You don't have to marshal that much.
Well, yeah, you just marshal yourself. It was fun. I want you to try it. You'd be like, okay, this actually takes skill and has some science behind it. You'd be like, you. I know right now you're like, it's nothing. It's nothing involved in it. But
maybe
when
I'm 60, maybe when I'm 60, I can drive some. Would be a good exercise to go out.
I guarantee you, if you carve a good line with a good rig, you'd be like, okay, that was fun. And that's kind of what got me.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
the
cool.
scale stuff is cool too. Don't get me wrong. But I guarantee you will get hooked. Guarantee you. Not hooked, but you would enjoy it.
I would rather do drifting, RC car drifting.
I mean, that's fun too, but drifting, no offense to drifting, but drifting has gyros and stuff in it. The crawling side where you're carving lines, you have to actually drive.
Yeah, you need to drive the drifting car also.
Yeah. But it's got gyros in it.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to drive it.
Yeah, but it's
quite hard. Have you ever tried it?
No, I haven't. It looks cool. Don't get me wrong.
Really
I like
hard.
it. I'm
It's
sure
really
it
hard.
is. Okay, I'm not saying it isn't. But so is carving a hard line on rocks and
Yeah,
getting
but I
that
don't
car
care
up
about
there. How about when you're doing like four? Okay. Anyway, you know what? That's a great question. How about in the comments? What's harder? Is RC car drifting harder, or is carving sick lines with a semi-comp crawler, almost comp crawler harder? Let us know. Anyway, we got Sean Runcie in her, Kyosho's #1 fan, and Taylor DeLoso of the Slowest Fast podcast. All right, so before we go on, I'm just trying to share this out to my Patreon. It's not letting me do this.
There it is.
What's that?
I was right.
Drifting.
I was right.
I don't trust Jake. I don't trust Jake Lasker's assessment of that.
One. A third one.
Nick said it's hard to crawl. He says you can stop and scratch your ass anytime you want. Not in comp crawling if you're doing it on time.
They're 4.
I think all these guys are drifters. I think all these guys are drifters. And they're just gonna be against they're just gonna be against me anyway, especially Jake Lasker. I never saw myself into crawling, but I bought a little SCX30 to mess around with between races at Limitless. And really fun. Makes me want. I think that these guys are biased to drifting.
4-0, dude. I beat your ass. Easy.
I think we're gonna have another. We need to have a poll. We have a poll going on in the YouTube chat. Did you know that?
What is that poll?
So the poll is basically, let's bring it up here. Who will win? Who will be the 2026 world champion? What block will they come from? Will they come from the Raw block, from the Effer block, the Femke block, or the Famer block? So you can go on over there, check it out. The poll is up on the YouTube. Also, don't forget, we are taking some super chats if you like what we're doing here. Super chats will get extra attention if you have questions as well. All right, Pekko. So right now our poll is Raw, 65%. I'm actually not surprised at that, being as most of the people watching this are probably in the USA. So let's see. Drifting is harder, Mr. J. Valal. You don't know that, Salty Joe. Stop your noise. You don't know if it's harder or not. He's just agreeing with Pekko.
Are you piecing off already yourself? Because you lost?
Dealing with Angry Elf all weekend is harder than both. Long Wing will be champion. I don't know about that. I did both on borrowed, well set up cars. Drifting is harder. Okay, you know what? Maybe it is because Kakalakan actually has done quite a lot of RC. So I'm wrong.
I have done also both crawling and drifting. Drifting is really hard.
I didn't read the question. I just saw USA and picked that one, says Jake Lasker. Salty Joe. Wow, so you know Salty Joe barely speaks to me anymore. I message him. He doesn't even talk to me.
I know.
So, you know. All right. So Pekko, I have a little product spotlight here. Let's bring it up. Yeah. This is my buddy Javon Mallory. So Javon is a racer and he makes some products. I have a wheel wrench from him. He has his he mills a lot of stuff and does carbon fiber stuff. But he gave me this glue here at I think it was SIC. I think it was. It might have been SIC or Wilson, one of the two. Wilson was Wilson. He didn't go to SIC. Anyway, it's got a twist lock cap on it, which makes it good. So basically it twists off and then you push it on. I think this is how you do it. And it twists back on. And you don't have glue like that. And it comes with these glue tips. So you can actually reserve the glue. My buddy Gene glued up some tires for me for a race her the other day with it, and it worked good. So go over to M. Mallory Performance Racing. He is a racer out of Virginia. Him, his dad, his girlfriend, they all race. And get yourself some twist lock Mallory Performance glue. It's good glue. It's got the twist lock. It lasts a long time. I'll let you know how it goes. It came with a bunch of glue tips as well. So it's good. And he has a lot of other things like wing buttons. He has some. I have a personalized No Name RC podcast wheel wrench that he engraved in it. So check out Mallory Performance Racing for some cool stuff and support a racer. All right, Pekko?
Yeah, that's true. Look good.
So check them out. Also, coming up here shortly is a race announcement. The King of Carpet race is coming to Crash and Bash Hobbies in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. RC signups are open March 1st. And this is a structured points battle where they will crown a king. 5 points for win in mod and expert classes, 3 points for win in the independent class, and your best 3 finishes counting towards a championship. So I've seen similar races like this. Masters of Dart is similar to this. You can outrun both indie and expert. At the end of the series, there will be an overall king of the carpet champion crown. Classes include mod 2-wheel drive, 17.5, expert 2-wheel drive, 13.5 expert, 13.5 stadium truck, 17.5 mod short bus, 40 plus 2-wheel drive exhibition classes. All classes pay top 3 awards. including novice sportsman / 40+ mod buggy. Special guest announcer Jimmy Keenan. He gets points just for having Keenan in his name, but his last name is Keenan, whereas my first name is Keenan. We'll be on the mic. Food will be provided on site, and pit spots are limited, so bring your own table. Cedar Rapids, it's time to race for the crown. So there you go. Check it out if you are in the Cedar Rapids area at Crash and Bash Hobbies, and go to some racing. Camden Line, you know what? Thank you for commenting on this, because I saw you at Factory Tracks NSX this weekend at the Dirt. Looks great. Actually, thank you for saying that, because Anthony Westgard is building a badass track out there right now. But I also saw that you was down in Costa Rica. Did you see that a bunch of Americans went on to the Tico race, and that track looked badass? Camden, where can I find some footage of that track so we can share it? Is it on your Facebook? So good stuff.
Yeah, that looked good.
Take my money now. Wish I knew this was when I was at Motorama with him. Great looking product. That's right. Motorama happened this past weekend. There's a big electric race that is in conjunction with other full scale motorsports. They had a freaking they had a rhythm section that was a straightaway.
Really?
Yeah. We should probably just go right into that. What do you think, Pekko? Do you want to talk about that race?
Which race?
Do you want to see the Motorama race?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's bring it up because I actually have it here. This is the start. Is there any electric? So this is the start of... No, I did not follow this race because I was at a race myself. So I do apologize for those who might get upset that I ain't saying the right things. I didn't follow. I know Lee Setzer was there and he won everything, or won this race, but this is A1. And let's get it up on screen. There we go. And I will get it going here in a minute.
On Mallory in the 11, Aaron Perron 12, and Gavin
The volume on. There we go. So let's have some laps on this track. Let's see. I'm going to hide the comments here. So just electric. Check that front straightaway. It's like, I don't know. Let's see some cars go around it. So we're just watching the 2026 motor. Apparently this race has been going on for years. They have a motocross race. They have
it actually looks quite cool.
It is a very nice track. Bring the parrot to PNB, says Adam Lindis. He is not. He's going to be in China for Touring Car World Championships.
Yeah, but not going to happen.
Yeah,
never going to happen. I know.
You've never been, so you can't say never.
I know, but I say already, never going to happen. I hate open practice, and I heard there's only open practice in that race, 24 hours. Not going to happen.
Anyway, back to this track. Very good track, I would say. Coverage was done by 46 RC, Toby Hampson. And what an interesting front straightaway. What an interesting jump. It looked, yeah.
Like motocross. Looks amazing.
Yeah. I think that's the closest thing we could get to proper whoops. Right?
Yeah, I would agree. That's like if you can double, like someone said that someone made a double. It's quite cool.
Yeah. So I do believe Lee Setzer won this. I didn't bring up any results.
Classes or something like that. Or
yeah. I think it was now this race has attracted top names before, like Ryan Mayfield and all that type of stuff, but not this year. Just the guys had a crammed up season here with Silver State being in January. But well done. This race sells out immediately because it's capped. So
that's cool.
Look, a different angle. There we go. So there's the back straightaway. I like that all the jumps look fairly easy to do. It's very busy.
Yeah.
So
it looks nice. Slopes.
Yeah.
It's not like a stupid jumps.
Yeah, it flows very good. Now this here looks like it'll be difficult, but I like it. I don't mind it. I wouldn't want to turn marshal that. Or I wouldn't want to reckon that.
Well, you would never want to turn marshal. That's for sure.
I turn marshal all the time, buddy, when I race.
Yeah, for sure.
I do. And I try my best.
It's like you're marshalling in the corner and that's the worst place to crash. Like what
Yeah,
I said to Salty.
you
Same thing I said to Salty. I saw Degani marshalling in one spot. I said, "Don't crash there," and then he crashed like twice or something.
I mean, trust me, you don't. I'm not you. You don't want me in a high volume crash area. I don't think that's not going to be good, especially with my one arm. It's not going to be good
exactly.
at all. Yeah. So luckily I can use my feet. I kick a lot of cars over, and some people get mad at that. But I mean, it's faster than me trying to do it, I would say. All right. So that's cool. Motorama in the books. Well done to Lee Setzer taking the win, and Sparko really was no real competition for him there. So it is what it is. Also going on right now is the Asian Buggy Championships. Did you go to New Zealand last year for this race?
No.
Okay, so you didn't go to the New Zealand side. It looks like it's the same track there. And then you know that they have a new track in New Zealand that Bevan built.
Yeah, there is.
That track looks bad ass.
Yeah, it looked cool.
Do you know Bevan? I haven't met him yet, but you should know him. He was a JQ guy.
Sure. Not sure.
He was a Mayako JQ guy for the longest while.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Asian Buggy Championship going on. But I think it's also the weekend of the Australian Nationals, if I'm not sure.
No, next weekend.
Oh, it's next weekend?
Yeah.
All right. But you got some Mayako guys here. You got Logan Toa and
Dylan Toya, both. Toya.
Yeah. So they're there, which is good for you guys. And they should do fairly well. Caleb Noble's there. Caleb Noble's changed over to S-Works. I didn't realize that. Someone told me that the other day. So these guys, maybe people don't know who they are, but we know who they are, right?
Yeah.
So, but all good. Still people running HBs. Still a contingent of people running HBs in New Zealand as well in the USA. Here we go. There's like an old school rough track.
Yeah,
1/8 scale GP.
It's like a typical RC track. Like older style.
What track is this? Is this the Tri-Cities track as well?
I don't know.
Yeah, let me see. Maybe it says her in the description. We got a bunch of people talking. But yeah, that's going on as we speak. It was on last night, but it's in the future. So tomorrow it's going to be Sunday. All right, how's our poll going? Still, USA 66.5%. Going over to the YouTube and check it out. So that's going on this weekend. I don't really know any other racing going on this weekend. A few products. Anything to say before I move on to a few products here?
No.
All right. I thought this was pretty cool. And I've been telling JQ he should do this for some time. And this guy's hair is awesome. So we got to show this. But we have this dude who I have no idea who he is, but he apparently, you know this guy, Pekko?
He was at TITC.
Yeah. So also matter. So he's pretty good, but he's also an iRacing world champion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So Awesomatics has announced that former iRacing world champion and TITC Open brushless finalist Jordan Caruso as the latest addition to its 2026 team lineup. Coming from sim racing, the Australian has already proven his ability to perform under pressure on the biggest virtual stage, and now is transferring that position focus at racecraft into RC racing. That's very cool. I definitely think there's a connection between sim racing and RC racing.
Yeah, that's true.
And I was telling JQ this, that he should, I guarantee you that Invisible Speed would cross over into the sim racing world.
Could be.
Yeah. I guarantee
the only problem
you.
is JQ is not a gamer.
So no, but it's not that the physics of it. The physics of it will cross over.
Yeah, I mean.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense. But it also could cross over to real racing.
That too. because Danny Stockman, who's a NASCAR crew chief, said he'd hire JQ to be his race engineer at $250,000 a month. JQ didn't do it. So yeah. Also, another thing that caught my eye, you might not like this, but I'm sure they're gonna sell quite a few of them, is Sky RC came out with a digital oh shit, where is it? Hold on for a second. A digital ride height gauge. Nope.
Why I wouldn't like this?
I don't know, because you might be like, you need to get an invisible speed ride height gauge early. It's the best, the only one that works.
We don't have one.
Ride height gauges don't work.
If this one works, it's fine. It's good. It's cool.
Ride height gauges don't work. They are bullshit. The Gia is the only one that works.
No, I don't even use that. I use T-Works.
There we go. So Sky RC digital chassis ride height. Sky RC is teasing. Yeah, Sky RC is teasing a new digital ride height gauge that aims to remove guesswork from one of the most critical setup steps in RC racing. Traditional. One second, guys. My daughter's making some noise. My daughter's on the phone there screaming at the top of her lungs, like having a conversation. The digital ride height gauge. So, Pekko, Sky RC, do you want to get one of these? What do you guys think? Do you want one? Rappy, of course you want Ron Raymond. You need a ride height gauge in your driver mod brain.
I think this one is cool. If it doesn't lag out, then it will be good.
I hope it's like accurate. Unlike when I say accurate, you know how you'll be like 38.05 and you never get that 0.5 away from it, and it just that's it. I don't need to round it off to that level. I need to just round off. But pretty cool. They have some pretty cool so in the crawler world, they use scales. It goes on each wheel, and you check your front weight side to side bias, when you get into
everyone uses that in touring car and
yeah. But I know it from the crawler world.
Yeah, because you're not all crawling. Crawling on your 4 feet. Dog.
I like crawling. All right. So something you might like her, Pekko, that you are a Coyote driver. Yeah. They're also, I like an affiliate of ours here because of A-Main, but they have dropped their new crest. The Coyote Crest 4268 motors. Team Coyote has announced the return of the Crest 4268, intended for 1/8 scale use with an expanded range of 7 models. The electronics brand, which is coming up in 2 years since its soft launch at the famous TITC race in 2024, is offering the competition spec sensor motors in 1700, 1900, 2000, 2200, 2400, 2500, 2800, and 2800 kV options again. So, yeah. And they also released some 10 scale motors. So, have you had a chance to run any of these as a Coyote team driver, Pekko?
Yes, of course. They are the best of the best. I usually run 19 kV on my E-Buggy.
I think that's what most people kind of run on their E-Buggy.
Yeah, some people are just overshooting with that 2200. I don't really like it. It's too much. It's 1900 is the best option in my opinion for everywhere.
I think a 2200, 2400 would be good in an E-Truggy, maybe 2800.
Yeah, I think E-Truggy needs the 2800 kV.
Yeah, with the EPA turned on.
Just in case, no EPA turned up, you can start bashing.
Dude,
go to the nearest skate park and launch the car.
Maybe on that type of traction, but on the track. Dude, on the track, you do, dude, 100 EP. I have my EPA on my E-Truggy down to like 80, 75.
Actually, if someday I'm gonna start running E-Truck, I'm gonna take the 2800 kV motor and start just doing wheelies.
Dude, you will be able to handle it because you're faster. I can't handle it.
Imagine doing wheelie down the whole straight with that motor.
Good afternoon, Lance. Hope you're doing better. Hope you're feeling better. So that's available. People have been waiting for the Coyote motors for some time. People like to have matching motors, matching motor ESCs combos.
Yeah, and I think that's works the best when they are made in the same place, and I think they work together really well. Also, the motors in 10 scale they have been really good. I haven't been running that much off road, but on road has been super good.
Yeah. Well, if they're gonna be looking to do anything in off road in America, they're gonna have to get good 17.5 and 13.5 and 21.5.
Yeah, now they had the new Outlaw motors, and at TITC they said that they're really good. They have a lot of punch.
What's up, Mitchell? How you doing? He says, I'm trying the 1900 kV Coyote this weekend at TNC. Broke in the 13.5 on Wednesday. It was sick. So he's over in Arizona.
That's cool. You need to break in the engines. I thought that's only knife thing.
Break in the cars.
What?
I think he's talking about breaking in the cars.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris Hackinson? How you doing, buddy? Met Chris. Chris is the guy with the tattoos on his face. He's a actual real drifter, actual former drifter. Thank you, Bauman. No super chat. Cheap RC drivers. Pekko still owes us a happy dance. I agree with you.
Dance.
Maybe if he has enough Coronas in him, he dances.
Yeah, haven't been drinking, so not gonna happen. Sorry.
Good. You look a little slimmer.
Oh,
you look a little slimmer. Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
Did you follow the TNR A main race at all?
Some.
Borak was there.
I was racing during the same time, so I really didn't watch that much, but some.
Well, Seth Van Dalen won. He won that race.
One thing I know, Degani almost lost to Ronda Drake.
Good. He called me and said that was the hardest track he's ever raced on. But,
yeah, that's actually true. He was calling.
Yeah.
So he was saying the same thing.
I was actually shocked that Borak made the trip over to this race. So he made it over there. He podiumed in all three spots.
Yeah, he did well. Just changed to J Concept, so
yep.
I think that's why he made well. He did well.
Seth Van Dalen won Pro Nitro Buggy. Little Bump podiumed in two of the three finals. There was a lot of negative feedback on this race afterwards and during it.
Why?
Because of just various problems.
Oh yeah, because there was only 2 qualifiers or something like that.
Yeah, but it's to say I like Chris, so I'm not trying to dog the race. It's a lot of work, but they just kind of go over the cap every year, and then I think I said this on the last show. I think he needs to get the right people in there. He needs to pay the right people in there to run the race properly. And if he can do that, what happened? Land 76 Racing. What up? Keenan lost. Oh no. Oh Lord. Keenan lost again. Just wanted to make sure everyone knew. I did. I lost to Danny Paz in Sportsman E-Buggy at SIC.
Well,
dude, I was just the track at SIC was very nice though. But honestly, it was I didn't want to mess up anybody's race, dude. People were hectic up there on the driver's stand. People were cursing and getting. I was like, uh-oh.
Really?
Yeah, man. Freaking.
You started to yell at also?
No, I don't yell at people.
That's the funniest thing. Like when people starts to yell, and I
don't yell. I yell at myself. I would say.
I always like when I'm pitting for Cav. I always start to laugh when he's yelling at them. It's so funny.
Well, I get mad at myself. I'll talk to myself and say, "Lefty, you dummy! Why did you do that?" All right, I'll do stuff like that because it's my fault.
There should be more bench racing in RC. It should be like people just shouting at each other on the driver's stand and also.
Well, it would be a lot of beeps. It would be like beep 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 beep.
Yeah, but that's the funniest thing. I really like it.
People go crazy, dude. I just get mad at myself, but I did lose. But then I am also gonna probably take a forfeit from Danny Paz because he didn't show up with his car at the Florida RC Championship. So 2-0. You know what? David Bauman says the invisible speed setup board is epic. I actually knew about that from your video on Instagram.
Oh yeah, that's actually super cool. I can show it.
Yeah, bring it
Take
out.
one and show.
Okay. All right. So while he talks about that, we are taking super chats. Thank you, Bauman, for getting that started. We greatly appreciate it. David says no excuses. Thomas Kitchen says Pekko all cleaned up. He looks nice, and he got his hair all trimmed up and everything like that. We're going to talk about a few more things, and then we're going to go into what Pekko has been up to. All right, so show us the invisible. Hold on, let me see if I can make you bigger. Hold on. There we go.
Nice bubble wrap, like a bag, and inside of it, the new release, the Invisible Speed lightweight setup board. It's like a you cannot really see it on the picture. It's like the edges are now green. What we got, they were like white, so these are now production versions. This one has this nice smaller carbon fiber, and this one has a bit bigger one, so you can decide which one is the better looking for you. So I think these are really nice. It's like I think this weight's like just under like 900 grams or something like that, if I remember correctly. So these are quite light for the size that they are. And the best thing is that it's straight, because it's alloy edges. And I have been using this like for 2 years. Has been amazing. So you can go and buy this from Invisible Speed.
Where so they just go to invisiblespeed.net and they can buy this. It looks very cool.
It is. It looks nice on the pit.
And that bag helps protect it. And I saw that.
Yeah, this bag is actually amazing. I got a bit unlucky because in China, we left it on the next to the table on the floor, and the cleaners took it because they thought that it was trash.
Oh no!
So I don't have the bag anymore on my bed. It's
so
the
what's
older
the
one.
price on the Pekko?
So. Not actually. Let's see.
Hey, you know what? We got a super chat from Pete. Thank you, Pete. We greatly appreciate that, man. Pete wants me to come to the vintage race next year.
I wasn't prepared for this, so.
All right, so Pekka is going to look up on that. I'm a talk and stand. I constantly cuss at myself. I wonder how annoying it is for other drivers. I cuss myself, but I don't cuss other people. I apologize.
$200.
$200.
Yeah, it's a bit more expensive.
Yeah, I mean,
but you can get it cheaper when you order also a setup station and the setup board. So then,
it's kind of a bundle deal there.
Yeah.
All right. We have links for Invisible Speed in the written description of this show, so you can go over there and pre-order this as well.
No,
it's
not a pre-order anymore.
Okay, so it's like no.
Already at the factory, and they came back from Chinese New Year, so
Chinese New Year's over.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I know.
It's always a small pain in the ass.
It is every year because I'm waiting for a product as well from S.
You know that when they get the holidays, they can have a 2-day traffic jam. They can be in the traffic for 2 days. Imagine.
Lance says another $50 if you both do the truffle shuffle. I have no problem doing that.
What is that?
That's basically where you lift your shirt up and jiggle your stomach in front of the camera.
Oh my God, not gonna do that.
Yeah, for $50, you get $50 if you do that. $50 is $50, buddy.
No.
So that's good. I like the Invisible Speed. Maybe we can get one as a giveaway here on the show.
Maybe
JQ
you need to talk with JQ, not me.
He's not answering any messages. I sent him a message the other day. Ignores me.
He's too excited to run some motor.
Hopefully he doesn't get hurt over there.
Oh my God, that would be crazy.
He's hurt himself many times. But thank you, Lance, for the $50. We greatly appreciate it. All right. So a little bit of other news that happened, and this is kind of bad. And one of our drivers, I think, is involved in it. And there was some trash left at the Island Raceway. It was Mason Fuller, Nate Sutherland, and they left some trash. And which we cannot. I mean, look, we can't excuse this. You should definitely take your trash. Thank you, Thomas Kitchens, for the super chat, man. We greatly appreciate it. You can't leave your trash at places like this. But man, these guys got crucified, lashed in the comments. And I think that was a little excessive. I mean, even one guy was like, they were cursing and doing this. I'm like, come on, guys. They're kids having fun. Yes, they shouldn't have trash. I 100% agree with that. And I'm pretty sure they're like, why did we leave the trash there as well? Okay, that's nasty. Yeah. That's nasty. They shouldn't do that. And we all make mistakes, right? So
that's true.
We all make mistakes.
Learn from your mistakes. So
yeah, but the lashing that they got was incredible. Like I think even E-Buggy shared it, and I just wanted to like people. These aren't bad kids, you know. They're young men. They're having fun, and oh my goodness, they got lashed. They won't do that again.
Yeah,
they won't do that again.
I don't like that when people are calling out that these guys are cursing out and like doing that.
Okay, Mike Fuller says you guys don't know really what happened talking like idiots. I do apologize. I haven't reached out to anybody about it. So if we're wrong, I apologize. But I'm just going by what the picture said. But they got lashed unnecessarily.
Yeah, I mean,
they could have been doing a lot.
Like,
even if
it's like pro guys are always like people are watching them and they're like, oh, these guys are idiots or something like that. It's stupid, in my opinion.
I think of it like this. People, if this happened, so there were two guys that were mad at them, and I think they staged it, says Mike Fuller. Anything's possible. Here's my thing. If this is your home track, go up and say, hey, man, don't leave it like that. And I can't see them leaving it like this if now that they do this. But if they did, we're just going to say if they did, or they're being accused of, and if they have, it isn't worth the lashing that they're getting. And one guy was like, they were cursing and doing this and doing this. I'm like, have you never been to a race and heard the amount of cursing? It's like we're chilling at the barbershop here, man. We're talking at the barbershop. We're bench racing. The amount of cursing that goes on the driver's stand and all that type of stuff. Like I saw guys in Rookie Truggy wanted to fight each other this past weekend, you know? So,
have you seen that video, that one video where someone was standing on the other side of the driver's stand and then the other guy was standing on the other side, and then probably this other guy took him out, and then the other guy just started to walk on the driver's stand just to go and tap this guy on the back and punched him in the face.
Yeah, that's not. I don't condone that, but what I'm just trying to say is like, fuck. It wasn't. Yes, they left some trash. You know what's gonna happen? These guys are like, I'm not going back to this track anymore. But it is what it is. If they left the trash, then they leave the trash. They have to pick it up, right? That will never happen again, in my opinion. But the lashing that they get is not worth it. These young men could be doing far worse things than being at an RC track on the weekend.
And I mean, there wasn't that much trash. Like it could be like way worse.
I'm not condoning the trash at all. So the trash is trash. You got to pick it up. But things happen.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it's not like a junkyard or anything. There is trash, but it's not like.
Oh my goodness. It's always some drama. But it's going to continue, it seems, because now they blocked them on Facebook and clearly posted that to make them look bad.
Well, we don't really know what happened, so
it's unnecessary. Unnecessary.
I'm just my own place.
Herky is my homeboy. I pit by those guys all the time. They never leave a mess. I call bullshit on the post. Hey, anything can happen, man. Look, people do a lot of things to be internet famous. People do a lot to be internet famous. It could be far worse than that. But anyway, also Racecraft USA is shutting down. No, sorry, not shutting down, but they have been sold apparently. I don't know what's really going on. I know they're not going to be advertising on her anymore with a couple other brands, but I read Chase reached out to me and he said we could do a podcast and we'll talk about what happened with racecraft and what's going on or whatever. So maybe I'll do that here soon. But basically, he says racecraft is officially sold a week ago, and although it's bittersweet, the products are recreated, not the name, will live on through another familiar brand just as soon as they get them produced. So, okay, so another brand has bought this and producing this stuff. This was 100% my idea. My life has changed big time in the past couple of years. Although the brand continued to be awesome, it wasn't fair to the brand or team to continue on without being 100% focused on it. With my head in the game. Opportunity came and we took it. No regrets whatsoever. So far, for one last time, thank you to everyone who supported us in the way. It was a shit ton of fun. Much love, Flockers. So, I guess they're going on under another brand. I don't know what the deal is. I just know that they don't exist as that anymore. When Racecraft came in, it was they did a lot of cool stuff with their marketing and, skateboard style marketing, which got a lot of attention and built a lot of hype around them. And I enjoyed that. It seems we have a vicious argument going on in the comments about the trash gate. Thank you, SJ Racing. It's very comfortable. We'll get back to that. But unfortunate for Racecraft. I don't know what's going on with them, to be honest. But it was fun. I enjoyed it when they came on the scene. They shook things up. That's for sure. That is for sure. Thoughts on that, Pekko?
I don't know. I don't really have any thoughts. I don't be racing in the US that much, so
You will be.
lately more, yeah. But before,
We're going to get onto DNC because that's where you're going, her. So DNC is, what, before we do that, we have to pay some bills. And thank you to Techno.
Again?
Yeah, we got to pay bills, man. Well, we got to pay bills. We did an Invisible Speed commercial.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Techno RC. Techno RC is a championship-winning manufacturer of high-performance A-scale, 10-scale, Nitro, and electric RC buggies and trucks. With a worldwide dealer network, USA and Europe-based headquarters, comprehensive warranty program, and global race support, Techno RC is excellence in RC. View the full lineup of Techno RC race-proven vehicles by visiting www.technorc.com.
All right. Thank you to Techno RC for all their continued support. And let's move on to DNC, which is coming up, which is the next big race coming up, which you're going to, Pekko. So when do you leave again?
Sunday.
So Sunday, you're going over to your RC uncle, Greg Degani. He's going to be super excited.
Exactly.
And so tell us, what's the plan?
Plan is to practice as much as possible, make the most out of it.
What is it
Drive
like?
the van around and go to practice.
Revelation, I assume.
Yeah, I think I just go to Revelation. That will be the easiest and closest to the
I think Thunder Alley is actually closing, to be honest with you.
What?
Hold on. Somebody said something about that. Go ahead. You keep on talking about that. So who else is JQ's not coming?
No, JQ's not coming.
Ronafalk's not coming.
Ronafalk is not going.
I really
don't have any idea who is going.
I think like Juan Carlos Canasta's going.
Yeah, probably.
I saw that they were releasing some what's the word I'm looking for? Confirmed stuff. I was looking for it. They have so many different damn. I don't know which one's which, and then every year they do it. It seems like a fake, something fake comes up for their thing. So I was looking at it. Maybe I have to go look on the dart, but let me check it out. I will be right there. But DNC, this is what your second or third one? They're
second.
All right, so
last year was my first one.
And no JQ. You, Degani. Who else is going over there for the American guys?
What?
And Cavallari.
Yeah, Cav. I think some of the Mayako guys from East are coming also.
Okay.
to the west.
Anybody else from overseas coming?
I have no idea.
You know, I see
No,
Parentes are coming.
What?
The Parentes are coming. Figueroa is coming. Boots is coming. Canas is coming.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think the typical Americans are coming. You know who's not coming? I don't see any Ongaro coming.
He's not gonna come.
No, he's not gonna come to DNC.
But he got the new car now.
Oh, well, yeah, I heard there's a new car coming out.
Beating everyone by a lap with that.
Where was that? At Montpellier?
No, he crashed in the last lap. So no, it was a couple of minutes before the end, and then that's why he lost. But he was leading by a lap. And then now in some, I think it was Italian Nationals or something like that. He won quite a bit.
Yeah, but I heard there's a new car coming out too, or they have it. Yeah. So, have you seen it? Have you noticed anything different?
Anything different with the shocks laying down?
Yeah, but their first car kind of came out like that. I forgot about that. That whole kicked off a whole. Huh?
No, it's not the same. The first car that came out, it's just the idea is completely different. Okay,
no.
Like if Jake was here, it would piss you.
What do you understand what I was talking about there though?
About the first car from
first associated car. Okay,
yeah,
it looks similar. First look.
No,
I'm just saying what it looked like, so you can explain to me where I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean the shocks are completely they're way lower, and also the point on the arms are way wider, which is the whole point of this car. That's why they can be so close up.
Okay, so tell me more about the car.
Just a laid down version, but not as much as ours, for example.
Okay. I did see that sparked off the whole VRP car copy argument that I see that every time something like that comes up, which makes me laugh because this concept has not been around. This concept has been around for quite a long time.
Yes. I also put some comment there. It was funny.
Yeah, I would agree. So more people going towards that laid on shock design. Do you think now? I haven't seen many people in the USA running that.
Well, I don't know. Has any AE drivers been running that much
on the Mayakos?
On the Mayakos? Well, now was the first time that they came out, for people, for members, basically. So people now got the cars.
The new E-Buggies look good too, by the way. Salty Joe showed me a picture of his. They look good.
Yeah, they look nice.
Yeah, with the saddleback that JQ fought for many years, and then finally accepted that it was better.
But yeah, it's I would say it's the lay down thing. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay,
we'll see how the essay goes.
Anything of more note that you might have noticed about the associated car that maybe others than that's probably something for Max to geek out on, but maybe you saw something.
Nothing else than the shocks. I think what I saw.
Okay. All right. What happened after the FRCC race? Oh, you have to go listen to Lance's live about that he did.
What was that?
There was an argument.
Argument about what?
I'm not getting into that. But it was with a racer. Excuse me.
What?
But he did a live about it. Lance did a live about it, talking about it.
What was that?
I mean, Gene Hickerson got at it. Gene wanted him to change the points on this series.
Yeah.
After he didn't win it. So he wanted him to change the points so he could win it after he didn't win it last year.
That comment is spot on.
There you go. Well, he explained it. So I'll tell you what happened because Chad's going to give me bullshit. So that's where I told you that, and then him and Lance got in an argument, and I wasn't there.
Yeah.
It was over bullshit, but apparently Lance and Gene argued over it. Well, Lance was arguing with Gene, and he might have put. Who knows? I wasn't there.
No.
I waited for Gene's side of it to come out, but that all started from somebody wanted to change points to win it. And there you go, CBD, because you guys can call me corporate and bias all you want, but I'll talk about it.
Oh my god. Okay, we can move on.
What else do I have her notes? I think that's about it.
TITC.
We are going to talk about TITC because I don't know really much about it. So I'm looking forward to hearing your experience about it.
I know everything about it.
Well, good. Before we do that, I'd like to say thank you to High-Tech RC for all the continued support. Are you looking for top-tier performance and reliability in your RC setup? High-Tech RCD has you covered with industry-leading chargers and servos for both surface and air applications. Whether you're bashing, racing, or taking to the skies, High-Tech's advanced technology delivers precision, power, and durability when you need it most. From high-torque servos to smart, efficient charging solutions, trust High-Tech to keep you in control. High-Tech, power and passion, elevating performance. Visit hightechrcd.com. So TITC, Pekko, your first time attending this race? Thailand.
I was there last year.
Okay, so this is the Thailand International Touring Car Championships. This race has been going on for a long time, apparently.
There was a nice post from Red RC about the race. I think they started 2003 when I born.
Wow.
I think it has been a long time. I heard the story from Hara that they wanted to make a race because there wasn't any like good Thai racers around that time. So they wanted to make a big race. And then like I think there was some good driver. And then people started to come to the race, and it's like I think now this race is tougher to win than the Worlds because people go there 1 week early for practice. Everybody is practicing before the race and trying to get their car dialed up, and then the racing starts and the track is completely different. And then you find out that you were there just wasting your time for 1 week.
Some people were down there longer than 1 week prior to that.
Well, most of the pro guys were like 1 week, but there was some people
come there.
Huh?
When did Orlowski come there?
I think it was on Friday or Thursday. Yeah, so Thursday. So I went down on Wednesday. Wednesday, I was at the track first time.
But there were people prior to that because people got on there like 2 weeks prior.
Yeah, there was some people that went like 2 weeks already.
But guess who won it? The guy who went on there with the least amount of practice, it looks like. Orlowski.
No. He went there on Thursday before 1 week before the race.
Yeah, but other people were on there for like 2 weeks.
No. Most of the pro guys were there the same time as Orlowski.
Okay. But what, like Coelho and those guys, were they on there prior to him?
Same time as Orlowski.
Okay.
I think they hit the track the same day.
So maybe explain to people who don't know much about this what this place is like. Is it like in the city? Explain something to me. Like I don't know nothing about it.
It's like a 15-minute ride on the highway out of the city. But you can see the city back from the background, so it's not that far away. So it's quite close to the main road of Bangkok, which is Sukhumvit. So when you get a hotel from that road, it's like a 15-minute ride down the highway. So it's not that far away from the downtown, but it's like a how do you say it? Lower area, not that
lower income area.
Yeah. Something like that. No, I don't know.
Is it like an industrial area?
It's like a side skirt of Bangkok. So.
Okay. But it's like people live next to it and all that type of stuff?
There is not that many homes next to it, I would say. It's like a There's some golf like a practice center next to
Okay,
it,
okay,
and
okay. So
some food places.
so it's like
There
a
was some,
lower income industrial area, I would say. It
yeah,
has
something like that. I
yeah,
would
yeah.
say.
It anyway, it looks good. Like it's been around for a long time. Asphalt touring car. It's a pretty decent sized track too.
It's not that big actually. In the pictures, it looks quite big, but it's not
Mhm.
that like. I would say it's like a more like a smaller side of the asphalt track.
So the one in China is bigger.
Yeah, way bigger. I
Okay.
think China is almost double the size of that.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, but
It
also,
looks a lot
yeah,
bigger.
yeah,
It looks a lot
yes,
bigger.
yeah. And
Okay.
this track also in Thailand, it's super hard because the asphalt is quite rough,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the corners, some of the corners are banked, and there's quite many bumps also. So that makes it really hard because like when the track is banked and the car is bottoming out like even more, then it's
Mhm.
like gets a bit sketchy because the rear end is stepping out.
Now, do they treat this with some sort of sealant or soda water prior to it?
I'm not 100% sure, but maybe when they made the layout, they put some sugar. Not 100% sure, or maybe not. But it gets like additive and also rubber on the ground during the race, like a lot. Because there is like actually you can attend only one class in this race, so it's not like in US that you have like 1,000 entries
For
and
500
maybe
people.
like there is 200 people or something
Right,
like that.
right, right.
Like a million fucking classes running.
So one entry per class.
Yeah,
One class per
one
entry.
entry per class, and there was like over 300 people.
Who owns this track?
It's one of the shops because there is like next to the track there is like I think 4 shops, 3 hobby shops and one just for beverages and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So one of the hobby shops, I think it's a FRC racing or something like that. FRC.
Oh wow.
So they own the whole venue. It's really cool.
Okay.
And also there is this brand who makes touring car tires, Ride. They have their office in the same building.
Oh wow.
Next to the track. Yeah.
I saw on a walkabout that so RC Race Media did the coverage and the guy from Action RC did a walkabout. They have like rooms that you can rent. I assume the
Yeah,
AC.
yeah.
And
We had actually a container.
Okay.
That was nice. AC container.
Was it hot there?
Dude, it's like 35 degrees outside. It's
Oh,
boiling.
Wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
And
That was the funniest thing because when I left home, it was like minus 25. And then when I went there, it was like 35. So it was like a 55 degrees change. Cool.
Okay. So for me who's I've never seen touring car on asphalt, I would say, what are some of the changes that you need to make from running on carpet coming to a track like this? I mean, I assume you have to make a lot of changes, even just coming from the track in China, which has seems perfect asphalt, to this who has a little bit more messed up asphalt.
Well, like for this track, you need to rise the ride height from China because in China we can ride it quite low.
Mm-hmm.
And also carpet. It's actually this setup is quite close to the carpet setup that we're using on this this track, but like there is just small differences, not that big of a changes, I would
Mm-hmm.
say.
Now, also with this, because of this, so was this a spec tire event or was it open tire?
Yeah, spec tire.
What were
It's
the
a spec tire
tires?
but open additive. Spec tire is a sweep, and actually this was the stupidest thing ever on this race is that you need to glue the tires because there was at some point like a couple of years ago there was some problems with the tires because when they're like pre-glued there could be some glue in the foam or something like that. I call it bullshit. It's just a touring car fancy thing. I would rather use the pre-glued ones than glue 60 sets of tires during the event.
I was about to say so
Yes, 60 sets of tires I end up gluing.
give us an example of a day of using tires for me? Like, do you true them down? These are foams, right?
Yeah.
Do you true them down at all, or what do
No,
you
they're
do?
not foams. They're rubber tires.
Okay, sorry, I'm confused, sir. I've like dummy. I'm an idiot. So they're rubber tires. No,
Rubber tires.
Because the Nitro use foam. They don't use rubber tires. Right. My mistake. Fucking 60 pairs of tires.
Yeah. I think I ended up using like 40 sets or something during the whole week of practice and the race, and JQ used the rest, like 20 sets or something like that.
How much was a set of tires?
It's like just I think $20.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
For 4 or for 2?
4. But
and
it's a lot of
use
money.
60 fucking sets of tires.
Yeah, we both me and JQ combined 60. But I think like Michael used even more. Like I think he alone used like 60 probably. Because you just like he did some shakedowns with the used tires, but then he just ran new every run. Because
So you need a new run. Yeah, you need it. No, I can see why on-road needs spec tire.
Yeah, it is spec tire.
I mean, they need spec. Fuck, that's a lot of tires.
Yeah, it is, and the thing is that because it changes quite a lot during the run. Already like first 3-4 laps are the fastest, and then it drops out. And that's also a funny thing because we have reseeding, and the fastest 3 consecutive laps. If you don't nail first 4 laps, you're out. And can you imagine? I was 21st after seeding, and I think I was 4/10 behind in 3 laps. I was 4/10 behind of 5th place. And I was 21st.
Wow. Fuck, dude.
And there was probably on the same tent as I was. There was like maybe 7 guys in front.
Man, I'll be honest with you. I think 60 sets of tires at $20 a set is extremely expensive.
Yeah, it is.
There has to be a cap on the amount of tires you can buy. Has to be. But then they're like, well, the hobby shop doesn't make money and that.
I think like for the race, it's not too bad because when you make the registration, you get 5 set of tires included in the what you pay for the race.
Why can't they run?
You end up paying, I think it was 2 extra sets for the race. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got 5, but that's 55 sets of tires you bought.
Yeah, well, you get 5, and then but yeah, for practice you can use you can run many times, but for pro guys it's not worth it because they need to set up the car for the new tire. But for a normal guy who just want to drive, you can drive. I think here you can do like 7 runs easily, 7 to 10 runs easily. But for example, in China you can do only 3 because in the 4th one it could be already the tire could be exploding. Because that's a problem. It uses the tire so much that it gets so thin that it can explode down the straight. So, and you know what's happened when it explodes down the straight, your whole car is ruined because it's in the wall. Like what happened to Michael in the one video, where he didn't hit any karting tires and just slammed into the concrete wall. Car was.
Happened to Coelho when his wing broke too.
Yeah, he hit the karting tires, but yeah, it sucks. It's actually crazy. That slow-mo video, in my opinion, is one of the best in RC I've seen. It's crazy.
All right, so all right, I'm still kind of freaking astonished about 60 sets of tires, but that's a lot of tires. I'm just sorry, I'm flabbergasted at that. So
it's crazy.
I'm just trying to find that video. So tell us, so how does one, so it's, I don't know, you're in 21st Yeah, Lance said something about cars being too fast, like especially in off road. Maybe too fast in on road.
No, I think on road can be fast because it's like like a F1. They are fast, but like let's say Supercross, they are not fast because there's jumps. It's different.
Yeah, but carpet cars are fast as fuck right now.
Yeah,
Off road
exactly.
cars.
They're way too fast for that.
That's what we're talking about. Well, I mean, this car was fast enough to break the damn wing off it.
I mean, it was loose. It didn't break. It was loose.
Mm.
The screw was
How
loose.
is that Infinity looking? How is the Infinity 10 scale touring car looking?
I mean, it's just a basic, same as everyone else.
Okay, nothing too
So
ostentatious.
nothing special. Nothing special. But maybe now when they have Robert Peach, they will have something special. Because Peach made the new Mugen, the Volker runs, and that car is special.
I see Yokomo also signed that guy. Crap.
He has been running Yokomo forever.
Maybe I saw old something this morning. I'm trying to find the video here. All right, so I mean, you're racing RC cars throughout the day, partying in Thailand at night. Yeah, just living that RC dream. You was there for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we were there for 2 weeks. It was a nice escape from Finnish weather.
Yeah, because you weren't in Finnish rather for too long because you went to Silver State and then you came back and you went to this.
Yeah.
How was your Silver State?
Not too good. Bit of unluck.
What went unlucky there?
I had a random flame out, and I think it ended up being that my in the fuel tank the clunk wasn't all the way like down, so it was no, actually it was because there was something with the fuel tube in the tank because it didn't go all the way down, and then when I was practicing, sometimes when I flipped over, it flamed out immediately. Then I was like, okay, then something needs to be fucked up in the tank, and then I just turned the fuel tube a bit, and then it started to drop down perfectly, and then it just it worked well after that. No flame out, so I think it was that. Just so I was like, I could have bumped up, but yeah, it was unfortunate. In the E-Buggy, I made the main, so it wasn't too bad.
Salty Joe was there too, right?
Yeah, he was there. He was having fun. It was cool. It was his first Silver State. So nice.
If cars were slowed down, you wouldn't need 60 sets of tires, says Lance.
Or it can be gapped, so it doesn't matter.
I don't know, but that's still a obnoxious amount of tires. All right. So tell us about what were you and Jake? So what was the goals? What was your plans for TITC? What was your?
Well, I wanted to do the main. Like that was my goal, to go there and make the main. But this race is really, really hard. And when we were doing practice, it's the track is different because nobody's really walking on the track, and it gets like cleared up, and it's probably best that the track will be. And then when the racing starts, people are walking on the track, and actually this is the best thing of this race, because there is this open boost class and modified class, which are the like normal touring cars, the fastest class of this race. Then there is like a fronty class, front wheel drive, and then like a GT touring car class, and then there was also class for ladies. So these classes are split in half. So OBL and modified are racing together, and then the rest of the classes are racing together. So let's say on Friday we get a morning shift, so we run from, let's say, 8:30 to 1 o'clock, something like that. And then on Saturday we get a evening shift that we're driving from 2 o'clock to evening. So that's the best thing of that race. So you actually get some time off, and you can go do whatever you want in Bangkok. So that's actually a really cool feature of this race, that they really split this. And I think some of the races should do that also, to split classes in half. So you get a half a day of racing, and also you get more like track time. Like you feel like you have more track time because you're like driving more closely to your previous runs.
I think JQ's talked about this a few times, and
Yeah,
Max,
yeah.
and then you're just kind of there. Maybe not this particular, but then okay, I got to be at the track from 12 to 4.
Yeah, and then and like you have some free time because it like otherwise you would end up just sitting at the track all day, basically doing nothing.
Because you know what? There's lots of interesting things to do in Bangkok while not doing at the RC
sure.
track.
That is for sure.
That is for sure. All right. So you don't make the final, or it's kind of, tell us a little bit about qualifying. How many rounds of qualifying were there?
We had 6 rounds of qualifying. No, 5. Yeah, 5 rounds of qualifying. And the funny thing is that only 2 counts. So you can imagine already this tight packed race.
That's so fucking dumb. Why?
Yes, tight packed. Yes. Why? Exactly. In this tight packed race, we have 5 qualifiers and only 2 counts. So it's really tough to make the main, really, if you are like getting the position from the like maybe 8th to 10th. It's competition to do that is really, really hard. And like the times were not that far away. Like some qualifiers, if I would have done, like maybe I would have been 1 second faster on the 5-minute run, I would have made the main. I wasn't that far off. I think I ended up qualifying 20th with points 13 and 13 and 15, and I was 20th, and I was close to drop into the C main with those points. So you can like already.
I just don't understand the point of taking any 2 qualifiers out of 5.
Yeah, and I think actually the B final wasn't like that easy either, because there was in the B main there was Völker, Naoto Matsakura, Ronafalk and Hagberg, and who else? There was someone also, some good drivers. But
do they have bump ups
in there? Well, everybody there were good driver. No bump ups. But actually, the competition on this race was really, really tough, because like from first to 30th, the competition was really, really like I think the level was super high on this race. I'm probably one of the highest it has ever been, because it's just like the track wasn't that hard, so it made the racing super, super close. So I think I don't remember what points Welker had, but it was like he probably dropped out with 8 and 8 or something like that. So maybe I can see if I find that.
Here is the track, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. So
this layout was really nice. I really liked it.
Long straightaway. I'm just so flabbergasted. Did it rain at all and weather affect this at all?
Yes, it rained on one of the practice days, but it didn't affect that much.
Let me ask you something. Now, do you have practice every day? Like even before the qualifiers and all that stuff?
What? No.
Do you? No? Okay.
No, it's like when we had qualifiers, it's just first run is qualifying.
So no shakedown run in the morning?
On touring car, that's actually quite sketchy. It's crazy. Because you need to, like, you cannot, like, in touring car, you cannot really do a practice lap, because you will wear down the tires and, like, lose the best out of the tire. And then you already really need to get the best out of the tire on the first laps. So you really need to be spot on. It's really crazy, actually.
No, I was talking about because at the touring car, at the 12 scale worlds a few years ago, they had practice, like a shakedown practice every morning, like to get to track.
Yeah, no shakedown.
Okay.
No shakedown. Yeah, actually now I have the qualifying results, and Worker dropped out from A main with 7 and 8 points.
Okay.
And
that's crazy, man. I think that whole 2 qualifier is just crazy. It's I mean, why?
In my opinion, it should be like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
they had good racing here in B-man with Walker and Nauta.
Do they race Nitro at this track at all?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
I think they race more Nitro on this track than electric.
Okay.
During that, during not this race.
All right. Well, what other memorable things did you remember from this race besides Coelho's car breaking a wing mount?
This race has the best crowd ever. It's crazy because you can imagine there is 300 people, and like Asians when they are watching, it's so amazing because they are like always cheering, and like if even someone touches the curb from the leaders, they're like whoa, and it's really really nice.
It's an atmosphere
creating some pressure for the people.
Oh, good. Needed. It's needed. Needed. Did everybody get 3 A finals? 3 finals?
No. B final and A final.
Okay. All right.
They got only 3, and then everyone else got 2.
And so in the end, it was Orlowski taking the win in touring car. The guy Akko. He came second, I think. Let's see.
Akio.
RC. Akio. Sorry.
And then Simon Lauter was third.
Yeah, Simon Lauter drives for Infinity now, right?
No, he drives for Avasmatics.
Okay.
But yeah, this actually I think Akio is my favorite touring car driver.
Really? Why is that?
I like him. He's a nice guy. And I like the way he drives. So it looks so nice. Looks.
Is
cool.
he? But he's won this before, correct?
Yeah, I think 2 times.
I think he's won this before. So is he a Japanese? I'm sorry, I don't know him, so I assume he's a Japanese driver. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy how good Japanese people are on this touring car because there's a lot of them.
Hara was there. He got hit in his ankle or something too.
Oh yeah. I don't really know. I never asked what happened.
Also, I saw him make a post about somebody accusing somebody of cheating. Do you know what that was all about?
No idea.
Okay.
There was in the main final, there was 4 Japanese guys.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's crazy. And in the B main there was 1, 2, 3 more. Yeah. And then 21st and 22nd were also Japanese.
That's good. That's good.
They are really good.
That's good to hear. But good running. Arlowski has got to be considered probably the best all-around driver at the tournament.
For sure.
I think
this one is actually crazy. There was this one guy from Korea. Never heard about this guy. Most of the people never heard about this guy. Some guys who were racing in Korea, some guys who went there for a race, they knew this guy, that he was fast. But I never heard about this guy, and he ended up being 5th on this race. It's crazy. Wow. And
considering how hard it is,
in my opinion, his car looked the best on this race. It was really nice.
What was the biggest class here?
Actually, I'm not sure. Modified had 63 drivers. I think Open Boost had more. Open Boost had 89 drivers. And then there is the touring car non-boost, which was the GT kind of class. That had 88 drivers. And then there was a rally class. That was cool.
Really?
That had 15 drivers.
Cool.
They were driving like a rally car on that. Then 28 on some Porsche class. Front wheel drive had, I think the entries were gapped on this race. 24 drivers on this. So I think the open boost and the non-boost were the biggest ones.
Cool.
Usually
sounds like a good event.
Yeah, it is a nice event. Yeah, Degane will come next year.
Yeah, he went to Thailand a few weeks before this. So
yeah.
Will he race?
Yeah, for sure. He will.
Your new RC uncle, Degani. Have a lot of fun with Greg. That's good, man. Sounds like a good trip. Congratulations to Orlowski, dude. I think if Orlowski put some focus in 8 scale right now, he'd be just as fast as the top 8 scale guys. No problem.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I think so.
Definitely.
I think so. Yeah.
Anything new over there that's being tested? Anything from you guys over there in Schumacher? Anything from any of the other teams that you noticed?
I don't know. Nothing special. I think so. Nothing I saw. I don't remember. But you didn't find the video, the slow-mo video?
I'll find it. But I have a question for you. What was something you learned over there from being there and doing all that touring car? How do you think it's helped your driving? You're going to like DNC, which is completely opposite. Do you feel that you learned anything or gained any experience from going to this race?
I think this, like every time you do, like when I do touring car races, I think it's just for just like this asphalt races is always learning, because I haven't done it that much, and I think now I've become a bit better on that thing. And I think it's just because this racing is so much tighter than off-road in general, so I think that makes the pressure in off-road a bit less. I would say, like feel that the pressure is less on off-road because it's not that tight. It's not like if you clip this curb, you will be done.
Well, yeah, because
it makes the off-road feel more relaxed, I would say.
Okay.
Like on a racing wise, let's say, not driving wise.
Yeah, and I would say that setup has to be a lot more on point for this too, right? Not saying that setup doesn't have to be on point for off-road, but here you have to be on point.
For touring car, yeah. For this kind of tracks, yes, it needs to be.
How is JQ managing this from off-road to on-road and being a mechanic and doing all this type of stuff? Is he liking it? Is he geeking out on it?
He really likes it.
Okay. Good stuff. Let's put up. I think this is the video you wanted to see. It's of Coelho breaking his wing. Let's see. Can we zoom in on this anywhere? Well, we'll play it. It's silent. That's crazy.
It is. It's really.
And who was that chasing him?
That was Akio. I was watching this like at the start of the straightaway, and I saw something fly off from his car, and I was like, then it exploded in the wall. I was like, ooh, that's crazy.
Who's that who jumped onto it?
You know what is the story behind of this slow-mo?
No.
JQ said to these guys, why don't you make a video of this like from the downstairs? Because they have been only doing videos from the upstairs. JQ said, why don't you just shoot a video downstairs? And then this guy was taking the video downstairs, and he caught this. It's amazing.
Is that Ronafalk that almost flew into?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that car has got to be coming about how fast you think down that straightaway?
It's like probably 100 to 20.
So like 70 miles an hour?
Somewhere there, I think. But it's really crazy.
If that would hit you in your legs, you'd break your legs.
Yeah, could be. I mean, the body softens it a bit. But like there is stiffeners for the... Actually, I can show my car from the races here.
No.
The stiffeners, like, for the bodies, it's actually crazy. Probably most of the people doesn't even know that we need to use this.
Well, I know in GT world you use it. So I'm seeing them in GTs.
Well, I'm using like stiffeners to the sides and also in the rear. So this is just for the body tuck, but this one is one if the car would go, because these bodies are so light. So if the car would go down the straight without this, it would just go flat. Like it would press down and just explode into the wall.
Don't you think that's a little too extreme now?
No, I don't think so. Because lighter body makes the car feel way better. Like if you would be driving with the like thicker body, it just makes it feel like a bus. It's not racing anymore.
Okay.
It's like these lighter bodies, and like I don't mind using the stiffeners, and it's also better. Like if you would use a thicker body without the stiffener, it can still go into the like into the tires, and it's not that nice.
Does that also prevent Does that also prevent wheel tuck, tire tuck?
Yeah.
All right. So anything else you want to talk about TITC before we move on to some questions and some other stuff?
No, I don't think so. I think I
Well,
spoke all.
I would love to go to Thailand for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. The food is amazing.
What was your favorite Thai food over there?
Oh, I really love this. Like there's a rice and minced beef on top, or just like small pieces of beef, and it needs to be a little spicy. In Thailand, you cannot say that it needs to be spicy because if you say spicy, it will be too spicy. It needs to be like you need to say it carefully. You're like not too confident when you're saying it, so they know that. Okay, it doesn't have to be like hot. It needs to be like a bit.
Can you handle spicy food?
Yeah, I can, but like I tried once. Like I took a food that said that it has chili in, and it was spicy as fuck. So,
what is the preferred beer over there to drink?
I think Singha.
Singha.
Didn't really drink that much. A bit.
All right. Bauman asks, how was the feeling of being the third wheel between JQ and JQ's girlfriend? I know how this feels, but I had to do it virtually. She was virtually on one of my trips.
I mean, not too bad. It's I get my own hotel room and everything. So
there you go.
I'm open.
I remember when we drove across America with his Filipino girlfriend, and he talked to her the entire time virtually. Yeah. Sounds like fun, man. Sounds like fun. Congratulations to Orlowski. He's kind of on fire right now, you know?
Yep.
And all that. So, all right. So we're going to move on a little bit here. We're going to go into some questions. I have some final thoughts. Something really cool happened at the Florida RC Championships that I think is something positive and I want to talk about. It was really fun. And that is brought to you by Beach RC. Thank you, Beach RC, for all the continued support.
BeachRC.com, the racer's one-stop online hobby shop. Choose from all the popular brands and variety in stock with super fast shipping and great customer service. BeachRC.com still has the local hobby shop feel with all the benefits of the internet. BeachRC.com is the exclusive distributor for Ultimate Racing, S-Works, Pro Circuit Racing tires, Nitro Lux fuels, and Assault RC performance products. So fill up your cart and check out at BeachRC.com today.
That's right. We have an affiliate link for Beach RC in the written description of this podcast. We have affiliate links for we have links for all of our sponsors. We have coupon codes where you can save some money. Help us, help you. Thank you to Robert Coons for the $25 super chat. Hope you're well up there, my friend. Dealing with the cold. I know a lot of people up there in the Northeast. He's in Virginia, but dealing with the cold. And we're going to get into some questions. Pekko, so pretty cool things. I actually did a lot of RC on this trip. I went to the Daytona 125s, which is basically, do you know what the Daytona 500 is?
It's
heard of that? Huh?
Yes.
All right. So this is like the Super Bowl of of NASCAR. And they have like a qualifying race. 60 laps, sorry. And I went. It was fun. Man, you feel those cars in your soul when they come across you. Like, wong, 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 wong.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I know a lot of people think they just turn left, but there's a lot going on when they're fucking three wide. They do turn left, but they have to turn lots of right and lots of lefting and a lot of stuff while they're in that pack. So that
I know
was
what you
pretty
mean.
cool.
But I don't know.
If you ever look,
it would be okay. Let's
chance,
say it would be nice to go once to see that. I would really like to see that once.
You should.
But I don't think I would get hooked on that.
I'm not saying I'm hooked on it. I'm just saying it was fun.
Maybe a bit boring. I don't know. Actually, I watched this Netflix series about NASCAR, and it was actually quite entertaining, I would say. It's cool. But also F1. I hope F1 this year will be way better, but lately it's just way too
because
boring.
There's no bumping. There's bumping in NASCAR. There's no bumping in F1. That's why it's.
Yeah, but also the racing is it used to be way better.
Yes. NASCAR was way bigger than what it is now. Yeah. But it was fun to go to that Daytona. Went to the museum, saw that. Thank you to Lance and everybody that made that happen. Then I went on to my buddy Tony Patashaw's house and did some comp crawling with the mini crawlers. That was fun at Compound 24. And then last week I raced at the Florida RC Championships at Triple Nickel, which was fun. Just, racing, hanging out, talking shit, racing, having a good time. It was a great opening run. The weather was great. The track was good. It got very high grip. It got rough, but it was still fun. And I probably went out for the wrong tire choice in my A2 final. Should have went on a softer compound. But also, I want to say something cool that happened at this race, which was fun. You guys have questions, so we're going to do questions for about 20 minutes.
One lap without crashing? That was the cool
yes. I drove okay. I mean, it was rookie E-Buggy. I qualified fourth.
You know what? I have never seen you drive.
I mean, it's nothing special, but
I can imagine.
I've actually been enjoying getting back to racing and doing things, and it's been quite fun. And not just our racing things, but it's fun to go race. It's fun to do some crawling, whatever I can get my hands on, I'm having fun with. But something that really cool to happen. But first, we got a question. Question for Pekko. The things you learned with Invisible Sea, JQ Mayako, and the experience you get, what would you say? What would you say you grow as a racer, and racecraft faster? And if it opens up an opportunity compared to other competitions. Did you understand that? I didn't really. I get it, but I didn't. I read it wrong. It was written wrong.
Everything is my fault.
Who says that?
That's what I learned. No. I mean, yeah, JQ is a tough guy to put up with, I would say. But you can learn a lot from that guy. So I think it helps me a lot. And also setting the cars and thinking about the setups together, and like it helps us both to go forward. And I mean, that's been a great opportunity that JQ gave me 1 year ago to start the whole thing as a pro racer. So I think I've learned a lot and grew.
Do you think it helps you out in your racing against other competition? That's what he wanted to know as well.
Other competition, yes,
Yeah.
of course.
So, all good. It's been you've been traveling a lot. Are you tired of the travel yet?
Not really, actually. I don't know. It's weird. I really like to be on the plane lately, also because I have been flying so much on business class. So I have had these upgrades.
I upgraded. I was able to upgrade on my last trip too. It was nice.
Yeah, but I really like because I'm used to flying Finnair, and they have these good planes, the Airbuses. So those are way better than Boeing's, by the way. So that's why I really like to. I don't mind traveling, and also I like to see the world and try some other food from other places. So it's really nice. I really like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Do it while you're young. Gasboater 4318. Question for Lefty. Are you gonna race over one day? I'll get to do it. Maybe on a club level scene. And for Pekko, will JQ make an invisible speed book for over racing? I think
I can answer. That's probably never ever gonna happen.
I'm pretty sure the same physics.
Over racing is dumb.
Well, then it's never going to happen. But I think the same physics that apply to the off-road world can apply to the oval road as well.
Something like that.
Yeah. So it would definitely need. I would get.
Are they always going the same way in oval?
They turn left in oval.
Right.
No, they turn.
But
left.
are they changing the direction? Are they never turning left?
No,
right.
It's always left.
Really?
They do turn right when they go to road courses.
They should mix things up.
Well,
but you know what? You know what would be the best? If someone started this kind of race, figure 8, I would be a pro in that. I would turn.
They do figure 8 racing. They do.
Yeah.
In RC boats, they go right way. They go right.
Yeah.
In oval. I think it's to do with torque roll of the prop, and I think it's to do with torque roll of the engine. That's why they turn left. I don't know. I could be wrong. Like in oval, they have so I think like your right wheel has a whole bunch of negative camber, and then you're something like that.
Yeah. Just don't like better if you say nothing.
It's a popular form of racing, though. Popular form of racing.
Yeah, I know.
Would you say would you say you would also get an opportunity with other brands like you did with Mayako?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think you had other brands like in the fifth scale world, fly out to Euros, maybe stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. I think you could definitely have made a name for yourself, but being with Mayako and JQ helps do that. I mean, it helped me.
Yeah.
And I'm not a racer.
That is true.
So I definitely would say that it helps. All right. So do we have any more questions? Let's go. So what happened while we talk about this question? I'll tell you about something cool that happened. So I was at this race, and it's in a park. It's got a lot of people. It's got a crawler track, and I see this guy, and it's got a crawler. I'm like, hey, there's a crawler track right up the back there. You should go check it out. And he came like on the Thursday. He went out there and he checked it out, and then we was talking about crawlers, and he wanted to do some crawling because we had our crawlers there. He came back Friday for practice with his crawler. And his other crawler, he showed us his crawler and all that type of stuff. Was cool. Don't get me wrong, I'm into the crawlers. I said, look, dude, you should come back tomorrow. Because we're racing tomorrow. Tomorrow's qualifying, tomorrow's racing. That's when shit hits the fan. It's gonna be awesome. He was like, no, I can't come, blah, blah, blah. I got things to do. Dude, he came the next day. He had his crawler. That dude got hooked. He started racing. He left that day with an E-Buggy and a Nitro buggy. I was out there like learning everything. He also films for a custom car company that makes cars for Cletus McFarlane. He was hooked, and it was good to see. Like he went from, and then he's like, I don't know how you guys. It was just good to see. He went from he likes the crawlers and all that type of stuff, but he went to watching racing that day and to buying 2 race cars that day. Not brand new, cool, but used. He bought them because we have a vendor there. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Idlewild Raceway. What are your thoughts on this for racing? Seeding round, grid race for starting position, double mains. I feel the hobby lacks more hands-on racing wheel to wheel. We tried to do this Lance tried to do this at the FRCC. He wanted to do heads-up racing for qualifying. And some people complained.
I think we should make a race like a really race, to be honest. We should have
racing.
A really race. That's the thing is that if you want more wheel-to-wheel racing, the level of the drivers should be close to equal to make it the best. Because then if you mix everything up and there will be some like the gap between the racers would be too much, then it gets quite nonsense, I would say. But when it's like a really race style, let's say that people who are like, even the guys who are the slowest can win the like one final in that race, I think that would be the best way to do like wheel-to-wheel racing.
Because Robert gave us a super chat, but we're going to get to that question. They did this at the 10 scale Florida RC championships here the other day. Just raced. No qualifying, no nothing, just racing. And people liked it, if I'm not mistaken. And that guy actually filmed for CJ.
I prefer racing than qualifying. Racing is always racing. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, I'm cool with trying new formats. I mean, to get it, our RCGP was all racing, qualifying as well. So go for it, man. Fun, race to race. I like qualifying too. It's good to have different formats, and if you can make it work, go for it. And just do it. They'll let people talk you out of it. Robert Coons wants to know, Pekko, what did you run for 8 scale before going to Mayako?
Well, my first ever 8 scale was Kyosho MP9 TKI 3, I think. And then I changed to JQ Racing. And from JQ Racing, I drove a couple years with Associated. And then I went to Mayako.
Yeah, I remember when you was an associated.
Yeah,
You and
I mean the Euros main in
2022.
2021, 22. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Samuel Runafog won the Worlds. Sorry,
yeah.
won the Euros.
Euros.
You two
Almost
made
won
it.
the
You
Euros.
and Yuna. You and Yuna. All right. Let's see. Any more questions here? I agree. So that guy who was telling me about Andrew, he makes cars. He does filming for CJ Race Cars. They make performance cars. And you know what he said? He goes, "This stuff is way cheaper than real racing." So good stuff. I would say go for it, Idle White. Let us know how that works. And Michael Marine Armani says, "Really race format for pros is the most exciting. Would love to see this in 8 scale."
I agree.
So,
and I think it would be even better with 8 scale because 8 scale is more slow spaced, paced. So it would be like a more racing, I would say.
now, would you be down for 3 15-minute finals in 8 scale?
3 15-minute finals for
Or
what?
2 20-minute finals?
I think it
would.
would be if it would be a really race style, it should be just 5 minutes because then it's more fast paced and like.
I mean, that could be, but we want to. So I want a pit stop. So 2 15-minute final. So
Then 10 minutes.
What I'm getting at is
12 minutes. Then Drake cannot do the whole.
Well,
round,
do
so
15 minutes, and everybody has to do a pit.
No, 12 minutes would be the best.
What I'm saying is, do you think we'd be better off with some races being shorter? Okay, instead of having a 45, don't get me wrong, I love a 45-minute Nitro main if it's exciting. I hate when it's a runaway, right?
Yeah.
Would it be better? Wouldn't it be good to switch it up and have maybe 3 15-minute finals where we see people? We get 3 races.
Well, I mean, yeah, it could be.
I think I would like to see that happen. 3 exciting races, and we have people. You have a pit stop in there, so you have that one pit stop. You got to keep track of multiple pit stops. You have that one pit stop. Everybody's got to do. You can focus on that.
Oh,
and
yes. Actually, I had a good conversation at Revelation with one guy. He asked why, like, because it was after what is it? It was not right after Silver State where Fee put Mayfield under the pipe. So this one guy asked me why E-Buggy has better racing than Nitro. And that also put me thinking that why is that? Then I came to a conclusion because they run 3 mains and only 2 counts.
Oh, you mean
so you can push more?
Yeah, and you
like
get more exciting racing though.
In Nitro, if you fuck up the start and you will be last, it's really hard to get in front.
Well, that's why I want 3 15-minute finals.
Yeah.
Because, and I think it will be exciting. That's what SI's Sick Cross, what Levi Jackson does.
Yeah.
But I think it just makes it more exciting. But space them out, have a bump up. I'll CQ to bump somebody up there and have 3 15-minute finals spaced out.
Yeah, and it should be also like a, let's say, maybe like 2 counts from 3 or something like with points or something. So
yeah, it could be. Do it like like 10 scale racing.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm down for that. I think it would be good to do that, and it would just shake things up. I think that 15-minute finals is what's the product that's going to get more people engaged in it. Because look, and I'm an OG Nitro guy, but it's been too many walkaways. Yeah, you get tired of that. Not every race is going to be a 2022 World Championship.
Yeah, exactly.
See, chatches. Lefty coming around to True Glory 110 scale 4-mile short races. Yes, because I've been really enjoying the 10 scale 5-minute 3 main aspect of 10 scale. So I would not be against it having a Nitro. And you get 3 pit stops, and that's 3 pit stops you can focus on. You have 1 chance to make it good.
Yeah.
And it would be great.
You know what? I always one thing. This is a hot take from me. I always get pissed because you post people's pit stops, and you never post mine.
Well,
Mine would be fast.
1 second. Hello, Martin. Hope you're well. You and Kim, they're at Latera. Thank you for tuning in. Because they didn't have that at that time when we did it at Weekend. We didn't have it. We had the pit stops, but we weren't posting them at that time.
Yeah.
So now you gotta come. Now you gotta come to a race and get your pit stops in, because yours do not exist anymore.
What?
Your 2025 pit stops are not your 2026 pit stops.
I already did at the where was it? At Silverstead. I was fastest for cab. I did like it was almost under 4-second pit stop in Traggy. That was fast. That was amazing.
Okay, I'm not disputing that. But Live RC should post it up.
Oh, it's just a splash.
Should we run this by Gene first? Asked Jimmy Cooper.
Oh, you know what happened? This is the funniest thing ever. You know what happened at Silverstead?
No, what happened?
With the Ghani.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I know what happened with you.
Yeah, no, let's not talk about that.
Missing your race?
Yes.
You got to get Chipotle?
Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But yeah, this thing was the funniest thing ever. Okay? So the Ghani. We came to this race. I was like, why do you have that Nova carb in your car, like in your engine? I said, that's not gonna work, okay? It was like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Oh, yeah. Then we go racing. The mains come, and he could have won the race. He was doing good. He was on fire that weekend. And I said to Degani, okay, dude, you don't have to be that like far away from the leaders. We're gonna catch at the pit stops. 2 seconds for sure. At least one. The first pit stop came. I refill. Perfect. Go down. He ran out of fuel after 7 minutes. And we're doing 7:30. I said to Ghani that, no, I didn't say anything. The Ghani was yelling at me. You fucking idiot. Why do you have to do so fast? You didn't fill it up all the way. You blah, blah, blah. He was like, you know how the Ghani is. He was just blaming me that you need to do better and you didn't have a stopwatch and blah, 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 blah. I said, no, I did everything perfect. I know that I did. Then I fill him up again. He goes, drives. He was like, you so stupid. You ruined my race because you were trying to be so fast. And then, you know what happened? He ran on the field after 6 minutes. And I said, dude, it's not me. It's your shitty engine. And then at the end of the day, it turned out that it was the carb. So when it heated up, it went too rich and just started to eat fuel, basically. So it went from the first pit actually was like over 8 minutes. So the runtime went from 8 minutes to 6 minutes. But it was so funny when he was like wigging out at me that, oh, you're so idiot. Why are you trying so fast? You don't have to do that. Blah 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 blah. And then I said,
He sounds like JQ.
I didn't do a mistake. Yeah.
So his Nova carb had active carburation tuning, detuning.
Yeah.
Lance was saying, what the new post up? I don't think we were posting up times back from Wicked Weekend when we did that.
Oh, my pit stop.
What's up, Chase? How you doing, man? Good to see you.
What's up?
But yes, I'm trying to find this video I saw of a fuel gun that this guy showed me. Danny Bear showed me for modification to make it faster. Has an active vent.
My fuel gun is fast as fuck, dude.
I bet you're gonna put this. So when you use your fuel gun, does it vent the top at all?
What? Yes.
Where you fill up the fuel gun, does it at vent to allow us to go in faster?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's your fuel gun?
At the Ghani's house. Yeah, I left it there. Why do I have to take it home? Because just a waste of kilos.
What type of fuel gun do you use? Sorry.
I think it's a Proline. Old school. Aluminium.
Not stick.
Not plastic. Not stick.
Gun.
Gun.
Okay. So a guy showed me a video of his he had I think it's a Protec fuel gun. And what he did is he put a servo arm on it. And so when he lifts it up, it vents it where you put the fuel in as well. I'm trying to find, so it goes in faster. So you have a vent, so it goes in faster.
Yeah, mine already, like, I don't know why it does, but it's like, it's the fastest gun ever. I don't know why.
Well, now you got to prove yourself again.
Yeah, I know. It's not that hard. It's on my spine, reflexes. But yeah, it's actually it's weird because this gun is super fast. I don't know why. It's a weird thing. Like this Drake made this gun or something. It's not that fast. I was looking at it. It doesn't go down that fast.
I'm looking at our poll, and it's 65% still think that the 2026 FMAR 8-scale Nitro buggy off-road champion will come from the Roar block.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you said. Everybody thinks, but that's not going to happen.
I mean, it could possibly happen. It can definitely happen.
Yeah, Ungaro will win.
Really? All right. Well, let's segue into that topic because we are some time away. Yeah, that was Danny Beers at FRCC. I'm just trying to find a video of it. So let's segue into that. You're not coming over are you coming over for the World's warm up at all?
Yeah, Lonestar challenge.
Okay, so you'll be here for that.
Yeah,
sounds like Ronald Falk's coming over for that. I think that's going to this is going to be the biggest Lonestar challenge ever, which is going to be good. I'm pretty sure Ongaro is going to come. So it's going to be stacked.
He's going to go a couple times.
Yeah. Live RC is covering the Worlds, so we'll be going over there as NNRC, me, myself, Max, maybe Will, and it should be good. I'm looking forward to doing that content. But right now, the warm-up race is going to be stacked because a lot of Europeans are going to want to go over there and get some time on that track.
Yeah, that's going to be
What advice do you have for those guys, or do you want to give them any advice?
The best advice I can give, there is this restaurant. What is it? Oh, what was it? I don't remember, but it had the best brisket ever. Go there. That's the best advice I can give.
Nothing about the track. Just go get some good brisket.
No. Everybody will figure that out. Easy. They're professionals. That's why we're doing that.
Yeah, I think the fast guys will be fast once again. I think there are definitely.
Oh, you know what I hope?
Okay. What do you?
Are there going to be a race for the spots that are leftovers?
I don't know because I think those spots will kind of fill up fast, being as it's in America.
You know what? Because JQ didn't get a spot for the race. So if there is a race to get into the Worlds, because last time in Vegas there was,
but
yes.
I don't know if that's going to happen this year.
I hope, because I want to see JQ racing for the spot, and then he flames out or something, and then make the make.
And I'll be honest with you, the 2016 version of JQ and the 2026 version of JQ are not the same JQ. Yeah, that's 10 years. It's 10 years difference.
That I can tell.
So, dirt concept. The world is still is still not 6 months away. The competitive landscape could totally shift. I don't think so. I think the same people are going to be fast as any other race they go to. Yeah. The same guys who are fast at DNC are going to be the same guys who are fast at the Worlds. It's just going to have more Americans in it because I have a feeling it's going to be an American stylish track, unlike it was at.
What would you say if all the finalists are Europeans?
What? You said all the finalists would be Europeans? I don't think it would be like that at all.
Yeah, but what would you say if that would happen?
That would be, what would be that? 12 Europeans?
E-Buggy World.
13. Well, yes, the E-Buggy Worlds was all Europeans. And one did Koki made it? So one Asian?
No, Koki was in the B-Man. Racing with Cab.
Could be. What's up, Levi? Full on Regnac after my NASCAR experience. I've been to 2 now, but Daytona was way better. So it's going to be very interesting to see. But I think the fast guys will be fast. Yeah, what if they don't seal it? What if it isn't high traction like the last time? What if it gets like
Whatever.
Polished.
Everybody will figure that out. Ongaro is
This is
Ongaro.
true.
He can race everywhere. It doesn't matter if it's a bumpy or a skate park. Who cares?
All right. Well,
If
here's
it's
a
the
better
world-
question. How many Europeans do you think are going to be in the final?
I think there will be more Europeans than USA people or Americans.
So there will be. Well,
main.
are we throwing any non-Europeans and Europeans or Americans in the final? Like maybe a Koki?
I
maybe?
think Kuki could make the main.
Okay, I wouldn't argue with that.
It's Filong. He's gonna race for Vietnam.
Is he going to race for Vietnam or America? So technically, he would be
two
non-American.
Two Asians.
He's going to Neoland race too. I saw that.
Oh,
Filong? Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
He's not going to PNB. He's going to the Neoland race.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Then let's say, okay, gonna run down a list. So Kilic, he's gonna run JC, so he's gonna make the main. Then there is a Ongaro, Canas. That's 3. Then there will be a
Ronafalk.
Yeah, Ronafalk. That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Ronafalk, and then me 5.
Okay, you 5. Confidence.
Yeah.
All right, I like it.
And then now I'm forgetting some people.
So if it's high grip,
Well, Bruno,
6 possible.
easy.
Who else? No, Yuna. Yuna's almost made it 2 years in a row.
I'm not sure if Yuna is coming.
Okay.
I don't know.
Orlowski.
I asked him. He might be coming.
Boots.
If he's coming, he's gonna make it. Boots, I'm not 100% sure because he's running the GRP tires.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's 6 potential guys that we can.
Figueiredo,
possibly. Yes.
GP,
Yes. Yes.
250.
Who else? Polito.
Yeah.
Polito. Pariente.
Yeah. Both of them.
Okay.
We could
So
get
I was
contender.
thinking 6 that we can
There is
guarantee to be in there.
Yeah.
And then maybe another 5 that maybe could be in there. And now let's go with the Americans. We have Mayfield, Fenn, Fuller, Rose,
Mayfield, Fenn, Fuller. Brandon, yes, could be.
Seth Van Dalen.
Could be.
Filong, whether it's for
But
USA.
that's for Asia.
So we'll put an asterisk next to Filong. Who else? Come on, help us out, chat. Wiggins, because he has a lot of time at Thornhill. So I'm gonna throw Wiggins in there.
Worlds, you know?
It's
worlds. There's a certain
Camden
pressure.
Line. Camden Line will be faster.
Yes.
Spencer Rifkin will be faster.
Yes. Lutz
couldn't be faster. He's done well there. Who else? Cav, possibly, yes. Cav looked good at INS, dude.
Yeah,
he looked good at. He's still good.
But okay, there is a lot of drivers.
All right, there could be. Let's throw in some wild horses. Jonah Wilson, Lee Setzer.
Yeah, there is a lot of drivers. But
there's
still,
a lot of drivers.
It's still worlds, and
But-
usually people who have home advantage, they have the most pressure, and that can crush the guys. You know, like Ongaro, he never won at his own track.
This is true.
And it's his own track. Never won.
I have a
Euros
question.
There have been Euros like 4 times or something like that.
I have a question. Who would surprise you from Europe to make the final, and who would surprise you from the USA to make the final? Yourself not included.
This is a good question. Who would surprise me to make the final at the World from Europe? I actually, Boots. I would be surprised if he is running the GRB tires there and he makes the final. I would be surprised. I don't really know how the tires are, so I would be surprised.
How about USA? Actually, CBD brings up, how about Tater? He had pace at the Nats before his car died. Can he catch lightning in a bottle again? Possible.
Yeah, it is.
I'd be surprised if he made the main.
Yeah, I would be also if Tater makes it, the main.
All right, now who do we think can potentially win it?
Ongaro, Mayfield, Fend,
Canas.
Ronald. And actually, you know what? Burak could be a contender.
Mm-hmm. I think we have to throw Burak up in. Burak was kind of lingering in that top 5 outside of it. Now we have to throw him in the top 5 mix.
He for sure he will be a top 3 contender in this race. It would be a Burak kind of track.
Yeah, I think that this is people I think can win this. Mayfield, Fend, Canas, Ongaro, Burak, Runafalk. And then, because you can never count on Runafalk on a Worlds and a track like this. He says he likes blown out tracks. He seems to like smooth tracks.
And also, you never can count out Bruno.
And you know who else we can't count out? Mason Fuller. He didn't have a good Nats. I'm picking Mason Fuller to win DNC.
Yeah, DNC, yes.
And I'm picking him to win the World.
Worlds has this different kind of pressure.
All right, well, Worlds warm-up. Who's going to win the Worlds warm-up?
I have no idea who's going there. Ongaro?
Everybody.
Ongaro going to win.
Okay, Ongaro is going to win.
That's great.
All right. And I would agree. You can't sleep on Van Dalen either. I think we're going to have a competitive Worlds, which is great. Because we had a very lackluster 2024 Worlds, to be honest.
But the thing is that I think for a racer, if you're trying to chase that first world title, you have more pressure than the others. I think so. So that's going to make
3.
it. Yes, that's going to make it even harder. Like, because there is these guys who are like, well, Mayfield, but like you kind of counted as a guy who has won the worlds, but never had
8 scale Worlds anyway. He has a 10 scale Worlds.
Yeah, he has 10 scale, but not 8 scale. That's what I meant. So, yeah. I mean, at the Worlds, I think also the knowledge and the amount of these big races you have done on top makes us a big difference.
Yes, because at the Worlds, the level is so high, right? A bobble here is 4 or 5 more spots.
I don't even think it's about that. It's just because they are the Worlds.
Yeah, everybody's level just ups.
Yes.
I would agree with you there. I would 100% agree with you. Who do you guys think is going to take the win here? We're going to wrap this up here shortly. I told Pekko we're not going to keep him a long time. Maybe you guys throw in a super chat. He'll stay on for another question. Killick won TNR. He did, but he didn't win Nitro Buggy. So that's what we're talking about. But definitely he was on the podium. So Killick is, Burak is putting in the work to be a professional driver. So it's paying dividends.
He's racing a lot.
He is.
I think
he is. Most definitely. I wouldn't count him out. I put him in that top 5 of races that can win any race out there. It's just a matter of time before he wins it. So it's going to happen for him. But lots of potential names that could win the upcoming World Championships. The World warm-ups is going to be well watched, even though we shouldn't take warm-ups too seriously because people are still trying to do things and test things, but we do take it seriously nonetheless.
So it's always this warm-up. It's just to get to know the place and race. It's never going to be the same as at the Worlds.
Yeah.
Never.
So I look forward to it, but it gives us something to talk about, and that's what I care about. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be an awesome Worlds. I'm planning on being there, and it should be good. I'm looking forward to it as well. And I would love to see a race for people to get in. That would be great.
That would be amazing because last time there was really good drivers in there. I think
like Trui was in there, Barufalo was in there. Yeah. So I would love to see that happen again, but it would also mean that you have to be there for an extended time, and if you don't make it, what do you become somebody's pitman for the week. So
exactly. You can get paid.
It's something, and also we've had 2 world championships where I've been at Red. Like the first one at Redavon was good because we had come off of COVID and we was kind of into the swing of things, so it was good. And no disrespect to the second round around, but it's good to be going to somewhere else. And I look forward to.
That's for sure. I don't like that track.
Well, I wouldn't say I don't like the track. I just would like to see another race. I would like to see it somewhere else.
That's my opinion. Stand behind my opinions.
And they will do. Oh, there you go. And they will do a good job there at Thornhill. So it should be good.
Yeah.
Also, something that's coming up. We're gonna round this off. The Southside RC Raceway there in Florida is going to be getting a roof. If you've been seeing some of the updates for that, so that's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a good venue there in Florida. Guaranteed race is 250 feet by 175, and it's open, so the air is going to go out, and it's going to be a good venue for RC racing here in the future for many people. So I expect big things out of that. Also, I said this last time, but our condolences out to Kyosho and the Fiorentini family, as Derek Fiorentini passed away about a month ago, and that's sad as well. And a few other people have passed away. I've missed it. We've been traveling. It's been fun. We greatly appreciate it. We see some people tuning in with names. All those names are the Killick, Pariente, Figueredo, all possible as well. I think Killick is at a very good point right now where he can do well. The more he comes over to the USA and races, the better it is, I think, for him. Let's finish this up on something. So coming up for you, your next okay, you got DNC obviously, but your next big race after that will be Lone Star. Then you go off to China for the. When is Lone Star?
Lone Star is after. Lone Star is during the summer.
Oh, my mistake. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna next right after DNC will be the race, the SIGP in China, and then after that it will be Touring Car Worlds, the same trip. And then after that, it will be ABC in Malaysia.
Nice.
Yep. Last Paradise.
So that same weekend, we have Easter weekend, we have PMB going on. We have Neoland going on. As I said earlier, Feelong is going to Neoland. I'll be at PMB. I'm going up early for the first ONS race at Phil Hart. That's going to be outdoor 10 scale. I'm going to actually race gas truck in that and short course truck, maybe even the fun class. We'll see. Then it's PMB. Then it's a week off. I might go to a crawler event. Then I think we have some FRCC races, North Georgia Shootout, INS. So a full calendar over the next month or so for me. And I'm looking forward to that and having some fun. I'm looking forward. I hope next year that things don't clash and Neoland is on Easter and PMB is a different date because I really would like to go to the Neoland race as well. I never got to go to Neo. So I'm hoping that happens.
Me either. I would really like to make that race.
Yeah, and like even for you can't make it because you're going to Touring Car Worlds. And I think a lot of like Ronna Falk's not going to be there. You're not going to be there. But Bruno. I do think it will get a lot of European names like Boots and those type of guys. So it's still going to be a good race. And then PNB, it's going to be like PNB every year with just no Europeans probably.
24-hour practice.
24-hour practice. Yes, it's not.
Is it 24-hour racing also?
No,
only practice.
Yeah,
you should actually be live during the practice and do a 24-hour live, just for fun.
No,
that would be good for you. 24-hour live
wouldn't be good. What's up, Kimo? How you doing?
Chat can agree on that. You should do a 24-hour live from PMB practice. PMB practice.
I have to be available for the rest of the live.
Yeah, but that's the challenge. You need some challenge in your life, It's boring to just talk in the mic for 6 hours. Imagine doing that for 24 hours. More exciting.
Well, we did it for
and it would
8.
be more like, imagine it would be so exciting for the viewers. Like they're like, when is Lefty gonna die? Like when he's just gonna fall asleep.
Lefty Lefty, are you there?
Are you there?
You'll know when I'm asleep because you heard me snoring. You heard me snoring.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so I would say, Pekko, have fun in DNC and the time. Enjoy your time there in California because SoCal's nice. Enjoy your time with Dagani. Have fun. Good luck at DNC. We're probably not going to talk between now and then. So have fun at the Touring Car Worlds. And I guess we'll catch up after that in a few months' time.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we'll have time to catch up.
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions for Pekko? We're going to close this up. 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh, almost 3 hours.
It was a laid back one this weekend. Also, just wanted to let you guys know there have been a few podcasts dropped. You should check them out. We got one with Jussi Lopin something. How do you say his last name? Jussi Lopinharvi. Jussi Lopinharvi.
You know what? That actually, I like that podcast.
It was a great podcast, right?
That much. Yeah.
Because I listened.
Yes, first time ever.
No, when people have stuff like that to talk about, I let them talk. But you know what I'm surprised about is that it's so much information in that show, and it's only got a few. People, you need to watch it because everybody asks about. Everybody wants to know where the next innovation is coming from. That's where it's going to come from. Getting data from cars. Check it out. Testlogger. Yeah. We also did a good show with Marcus Carup. We also did did you see my INS quick recap? 30 minutes quick recap done. Talking head with graphics in the background. That's done. And then another good show we did with Paul Thacker. That's inspirational. And people should check it out. And Max and Will dropped
in France. Max the Frenchie. Max
is in France. They dropped actually. Probably. He says the protest. He says, "Do you see how French people protest? It's awesome." So
he's protesting there.
I don't know, but him and Will dropped a 10 scale geek out this morning on the No Name RC podcast. So lots of content for you guys to catch up. Will drop the vlog as well. Check that out. We'll drop the vlog. Lots of content on the NNRC. We'll split it up into channels. Pekko, thank you for your time. Enjoy your weekend this weekend. And I don't know what you're doing, but hopefully you're doing something fun. Is it snowing there in Finland?
A lot. The weather is.
I enjoyed the snow in Wisconsin. I like the snow. I'm built for it.
You should come here and see. You said that you're not built for it.
I said I'm built for it.
Yeah, but you would say if you would come here, you would say that you're not built for it.
Well, you sent me a video.
It gets minus 25 Celsius, and you have 1 meter of snow. Good luck.
No, that's fine. I'll stay inside.
Oh yeah, exactly. Did you see my story from last night?
I did not.
When I went outside, my car was covered in ice. It had probably 2 mil thick ice layer on top of the car.
I mean, you want to live up in Finland.
Oh, yeah.
You have to deal with. Are you one of them Finnish people that feel cold all the time? Like if it's, I don't want to be in the cold. Because Max and JQ, they're like, it's cold. They can't take the cold. I'm like, you live in freaking
quite
Finland.
Fine with the cold. It's not too bad.
Right. Somebody said something to you in Finnish. No idea.
Oh, yeah. This friend of mine, Esa.
So how do you say that?
Actually, we have a race here tomorrow. He asked what shock oil he should use in the rear shocks, and I think he should use a bit thicker oil in the rear.
Okay.
Maybe a 550 or something like that.
Outdoor 8 scale race or indoor 10 scale?
Indoor 10. How the fuck you gonna race in the snow?
I don't know. You Finnish people are like that. I don't know. You race real cars in ice and snow?
No. There's an indoor 10 scale race.
Yeah, because is JQ allowed at this track or is he banned from this one too?
He's banned on this track still. But now that people changed who are deciding about stuff, so maybe he get the unbanned. We'll see. We'll see what the time will tell us.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, Pekko. You have a good weekend.
No problem, dude.
Thank you, everybody out there. Thank you to all the NNRC squad around the world. Thank you to the patrons and YouTube members of this show. If you like what we're doing and want to support us a little bit more, you can become a patron or YouTube membership. Thank you to everybody that gave us some super chats today. Oh, let's finish on our poll. Let's see how many people did end our poll. We had 71 votes, 69% was for Roar. 25% Afro, 4% Famar, and 2% Femca. Whoa. Oh, I messed up. I put Femca, Latin America, rest of the world. It should have been Famar. I messed up. My bad. My mistake. I messed up. Famar is rest of the world. Femca is Asia. I messed up. My mistake. Nothing new there, right? Messing up. Anyway, thank you all. Don't forget to hit that sub like notification button. We are about 500 and something subs away from 9,000. So let's help get to that. That helps us out greatly. Follow us on all our social media platforms as well. In the links in the written description of this podcast, we have links for all of these sponsors. Some of them have some links that you can use that save you some money. Some give us some money. They are J Concepts, High Tech RC, Sidewinder Fuel, Beach RC, Invisible Speed, ML Toys, Clinic RC, Techno RC, Get Shit Done Coffee, Elite RC Productions, One Up Racing, Mayako, SMC Batteries, Racecraft, and A Main Hobbies. Thank you all for the continued support, and we're going to send you out with a ML Toys dropper if I can find it. Pekko, say goodbye to everybody. We're leaving.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Are you looking to take your ride-on car to the next level? ML Toys makes it easy with plug-and-play modifications like motors, speed and brake controls, and more. ML Toys is the one-stop shop to make your ride-on car the coolest car in the neighborhood.